Hello and welcome back to my vlog. I'm going to read a little more of Neville from the Neville Reader. This is from Seed Time and Harvest, Chapter 42, The Four Mighty Ones. Probably not Chapter 42 in Seed Time and Harvest, just in the Neville Reader. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into four heads. That's from Genesis 2:10. I guess chapter 2, verse 10. I never know how to read those. And every one had four faces. Ezekiel, chapter 10, verse 14. I see four men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. Daniel 3:25. Four mighty ones are in every man. Blake. The four mighty ones constitute the selfhood of man, or God in man. There are four mighty ones in every man, but these four mighty ones are not four separate beings, separated one from the other as are the fingers of his hand. The four mighty ones are four different aspects of his mind and differ from one another in function and character without being four separate selves inhabiting one man's body. The four mighty ones may be equated with the four Hebrew characters. He shows them, I don't know their names, which form the four-lettered mystery name of the creative power derived from and combining within itself the past, present and future forms of the verb to be. The tetragrammaton is revered as the symbol of the creative power in man. I am. The creative four functions in man reaching forth to realize in actual material phenomena qualities latent in itself. We can best understand the four mighty ones by comparing them to the four most important characters in the production of a play. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. As You Like It, Act 2, Scene 7, Shakespeare. The producer, the author, the director, and the actor are the four most important characters in the production of a play. In the drama of life, the producer's function is to suggest the theme of a play. This he does in the form of a wish, such as, I wish I were successful, I wish I could take a trip, I wish I were married, and so on. But to appear on the world's stage, these general themes must somehow be specified and worked out in detail. It is not enough to say, I wish I were successful. That is too vague. Successful at what? However, the first mighty one only suggests a theme. The dramatization of the theme is left to the originality of the second mighty one, the author. In dramatizing the theme, the author writes only the last scene of the play, but this scene he writes in detail. The scene must dramatize the wish fulfilled. He mentally constructs as lifelike a scene as possible of what he would experience had he realized his wish. When the scene is clearly visualized, the author's work is done. The third mighty one in the production of life's play is the director. The director's tasks are to see that the actor remains faithful to the script and to rehearse him over and over again until he is natural in the part. This function may be likened to a controlled and consciously directed attention, an attention focused exclusively on the action, which implies that the wish is already realized. The form of the fourth is like the Son of God, human imagination, the actor. This fourth mighty one performs within himself, in imagination, the predetermined action which implies the fulfillment of the wish. This function does not visualize or observe the action. This function actually enacts the drama, and does it over and over again until it takes on the tone of reality. Without the dramatized vision of fulfilled desire, the theme remains a mere theme and sleeps forever in the vast chambers of unborn themes. Nor without the cooperant attention, obedient to the dramatized vision of fulfilled desire, will the vision perceived attain objective reality. These four mighty ones are the four quarters of the human soul. The first is Jehovah's King, who suggests the theme. The second is Jehovah's servant, who faithfully works out the theme in a dramatic vision. The third is Jehovah's man, who was attentive and obedient to the vision of fulfilled desire, who brings the wandering imagination back to the script 70 times 7. The form of the fourth is Jehovah himself, who enacts the dramatized theme on the stage of the mind. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who, being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God. Philippians 2, verse 5-6. The drama of life is a joint effort of the four quarters of the human soul. All that you behold, though it appears without, it is within, in your imagination, of which this world of mortality is but a shadow. Blake. All that we behold is a visual construction contrived to express a theme which has been dramatized, rehearsed, and performed elsewhere. What we are witnessing on the stage of the world is an optical construction devised to express the themes which have been dramatized, rehearsed, and performed in the imaginations of men. These four mighty ones constitute the selfhood of man, or God in man, and all that man beholds, though it appears without, are but shadows cast upon the screen of space. Optical constructions, contrived by selfhood to inform him in regard to the themes which he has conceived, dramatized, rehearsed, and performed within himself. That's the end of that chapter from Neville. Talking about what Joe Vitale has coined Nevilleization of your goal. Make it a great day, and bye for now.